doing a little scouting this evening before the morning and coming down the hill, and I walked right by this rattlesnake, and it scared the heck out of me. I just came out to scout for the evening. I've got a new hunter that's coming in tonight, and we start hunting in the morning. I saw a few cows and one small bull. We just passed up a small 6x6. He walked by us at 10 yards, and then he kind of fed around and came out again at about 25 yards and fed broadside for us for several seconds. Today's the first morning of our hunt, so he's not really what we're looking for yet. We're hoping to find something a little bit bigger, but it was just nice to get on him and his cow this morning and see him that close. My hunter's never shot a bull, but he's kind of wanting something over 300 inches, so we'll try for something bigger and hopefully have a little bit more luck. This bull this morning bugled better for us than the bulls have the last few days. We've only been getting 2 or 3 bugles at the most, and this one, he bugled enough for us to be able to get on him and get close and see what he was and have a shot at him if we wanted. So that was nice. Hopefully things get better though, and we get more bugling. Just a nice way to start off the hunt though, getting that close and having an opportunity to kill a bull. So that was good. My hunter's happy so far. Hopefully we can get him another shot at a bigger one really soon. We're just doing a little bit of glassing now. It's kind of late in the morning, and we heard one bugle down below us, down in the canyon. He sounded like he's bugling from his bed, so we're just going to glass for a little bit longer and then head out and decide what we're going to do this afternoon. But we had a good first morning, so hopefully we have some more good luck. We found a nice bull this morning that we tried to shoot. We just couldn't get the shot at him. He's a nice 6x6. We had cows on 3 sides of us, and he's screaming just behind them. One of the closest cow was about 30 yards from us. There was a couple over to my left at 40. One of them popped out right in front of us, 10 yards from us, and turned around and walked back. And we just couldn't get the shot at this bull. So after about 5 minutes of being right there in them, one of the cows just smelled us and took the whole herd with her. We followed them about a mile up to the top of the ridge and got on them again, but weren't able to get close enough then. They were in some really thick stuff. So we saw them go across the canyon, and we think we know where he headed to, and we're going to try it again this afternoon. But it was good to see a nice big bull. He's got good fronts, good first, second, third, and fourth points. He's kind of weak in the back, but he'd be a shooter for us today. We just chased 3 bulls for 3 miles, and they were screaming their heads off. I told my hunter to walk down to the bottom and hit the road, and I would go back and get the truck. So I'm hoping that he is there when I get back. We finally got on another nice 6x6 this morning. We haven't been seeing too many nice shooters. Been running into a lot of small bulls and passed up a few different small 6x6s and just haven't been seeing the ones we've wanted to see. But we saw one this morning that's probably a shooter for us at this point. He's probably 320, 330 kind of bull, 6x6. Has a few cows with him, so we're going to try to get back on him this evening when we have a little better chance. And we're hoping he bugles so we can find out where he's at. We saw where he went up the ridge and probably bedded down, so we're hoping to go back in this evening and get a chance at him. It's been a tough hunt. We've been getting in a lot of bugles and getting in bulls every day, just not seeing the kind of stuff we want to see. So that's what has made it tough, but we're having fun. It's good to see that nice one today and have a plan for the evening, so we'll see how it goes. The elk were really bugling for us this morning. We got right in them this morning. There were several of them bugling pretty well, and we got right in the middle of them and missed one of the 6x6s right away, shot right over his back, and he busted out of there. We took off up over the ridge. They were still screaming. We got on another one and almost got a shot at him. He was about 50 yards away, but we could just see kind of his antlers and part of his head. He was up over a little rise, but before we could move up any further, he chased a cow right out of there and got out of our little shot opportunity. We ended up following them all quite a bit further and got close to a couple others. Saw the cows. We were close. We were within 70, 80 yards a lot of the time. They were just screaming their heads off. We had fun, but didn't come out with anything this morning. So we're up on a ridge now, just waiting for our afternoon, hoping to hear something bugle or hoping to spot something on one of the ridges that we can go after. Tomorrow's the last day of our hunt, so we're coming down to the end. We've passed up several bulls, got the shot at the one this morning, almost got a shot at the bigger one, but it's been pretty good hunting. We haven't seen a lot of the big bulls we've hoped, but things have been going good. We were able to get on our big 6x6 last night again, right before dark. He started bugling late, and we got in there, and we're probably 60 yards from the bull. We could hear him screaming. He was just in front of us, and we could see the cow. We actually saw the bull a couple times, just couldn't get close enough for a shot last night before it got dark. So we tried again this morning, and we got this evening, and tomorrow is the last day. So hopefully we can make something happen here. We just missed a giant bull. This is the last day of our hunt, and we hunted this morning, and they were really slow this morning. Not a lot of bugling, but we did get on one small, about 300-inch 6x6. Never could get a shot at him. So we went back to the truck, drove to a new spot where I wanted to get up and just glass and maybe hear something and just kind of see what we were going to do for the afternoon. But we just parked the truck, came up to the top, and we're almost to where we're going to glass from, and I spot a cow. So she had us pinned for about 5 minutes just watching us. She was about 80 yards away. We just stayed still. Finally, after about 5 minutes, I just blew the cow call, and she turned and walked off. Well, right after that, 2 or 3 bulls answered. So we walked up to the top to where we could glass from, and I heard some rocks down below us, kind of back behind us. And then I heard just a short growl. I knew it was bull. I could tell that. It wasn't a real bugle, but he just growled. And I told my hunter, there's a bull right there. So we got ready, walked down about 20 yards, and stood there for 2 or 3 minutes and couldn't hear anything. So I cow called again, and he bugled right there. So my hunter, I told him to go down. He went down about 20 yards, and I went the other direction. Got about 40 yards from him, and I could see my hunter cow called again. The bull answered, and I could tell he was coming. Couldn't see him. I didn't know how big he was or anything, but I just moved back another 10 yards and blew the cow call one more time. I could see my hunter draw back. So I knew he was there. I knew he was going to shoot soon. So I just stayed quiet, and after about 10, 20 seconds, crack, I heard the shot. Heard the bull kind of jump. And then I look up at my hunter, and he tells me he starts going up to the top of the ridge again. So I run up there to the top, and the bull had come around. My hunter thought he hit him. I wasn't sure. It sounded like he may have hit him, but I go up to the top, and I'm glassing, and I could hear the bull walking down. So I'm glassing, and then I see him walk out, and he's a giant 6x6, 350, wide, heavy. Just the bull we've been looking for all month and haven't seen, and we finally just had him at 25 yards and missed him. So we're both really, really frustrated right now, and found his arrow, no blood, stuck it in a tree, shot right over his back. So we're going to try again this afternoon, take a little break, and just feel the feelings of heartbreak that you feel when you're hunting sometimes. Hunting can take you way up and way down. So right now we're about at the low of the week. But we got one more evening to try it again. Hopefully we can find him again. Hopefully he'll start bugling. He didn't seem scared. He just kind of walked off down the ridge and down into some thick stuff. There's 2 or 3 other bulls in here with him. So we're hoping they'll start up this afternoon and we can try again. But right now we're pretty low.